Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Musa Nasir and I'm here with my group members Abdurrahman Sadeem, Abdullah Iqbal, Nishan Ale, and Vansh Arora. Today we are excited to present our proposal title Incorporating Social Media into Australia Post Business Communication. In this presentation, we will discuss why it is important for Australia Post to use social media more actively, how it can improve their customer service, and the benefit it can bring in the term of faster and more effective communication. Let's start with quick introduction to Australia Post. Let me give you a quick overview of Australia Post and why this proposal matter. Australia Post is government-owned service that's been operating for more than 200 years. It's known for delivering letters, parcel, and many other important documents, but now it's doing much more, like helping with digital identity, banking, and online shopping deliveries. As it grows, it needs faster and better way to communicate with customer. At the moment, it mostly use mails, phone, and which can be more frustrating and slow. That's why we are suggesting that Australia Post use social media and many more other activities. This will help them replying customer more quickly and faster, reach more people with updates, build trust and strong relationship, and even save time, money through automation. In short, using social media will help Australia Post become more modern, responsive, and connect with public.
The need for improved communication. Now that we understand what Australia Post does, let's talk about why there is a need to improve its communication methods. In today's world, communication is changing very fast. People don't want to wait for hours or days to get a response. They want quick, real time instruction, especially when it comes to things like deliveries, lost parcel, or service issues. At the same time, the use of social media and digital tools is increasing. Almost everyone is on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Businesses all over the world are using these platforms to connect with customers instantly, provide updates, and even solve problems through directly messages or comments. But Australia Post is still relying heavily on traditional communication methods like emails and phone calls. These methods are becoming slower, less efficient, and more frustrating for many customers. Customers now expect fast, transparent, and easy communication. They want to get answers quickly, track their parcel in real time, and speak to someone without waiting on hold. That's why we believe it's time for Australia Post to take the next step and start using social media more actively as a communication tool. Social media offers several benefits. Number one, it allows real time engagement where customers get faster replies, and it all has a wider reach, meaning Australia Post can connect more people instantly. And it creates more trust and transparency because updates and replies are public and visible. So, overall, improving communication isn't just a nice option, it's a real need for Australia Post to keep up with modern communication expectations.
Objectives of our proposal to improve communication at Australia Post. So, firstly, we aim to enhance customer service by using social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, which allow for faster and more interactive responses. Secondly, these platforms will help improve the marketing of our services, reaching a wider audience and promoting offers or updates in real time. Third, we plan to facilitate internal communication, especially for teams working in different locations. Tools like private groups or instant messaging can improve collaborations. And finally, we want to modernize and streamline our communication tools, shifting from outdated methods to more user-friendly and efficient system that meet the expectation of today's digital users. And now I'll talk about current platform, which are email and contact forms. Currently, our main platforms are email and online contact forms, which are accessible through the official website. While they are useful for formal communication, they come with certain drawbacks also. Most importantly, they often result in delayed responses, which can frustrate customers and reduce satisfaction. Additionally, these platforms are not suitable for urgent or high volume queries, especially when people need real time help or answers during peak times. So overall, the current system lacks speed, flexibility, interaction, which is why we propose integrating more dynamic social media tools. Thank you.
Let's start with the customer service helpline. Australia Post gives customers toll free numbers to call and speak with the representative. This is helpful because they can get talk to the real person who can solve their problems. But there are some issues. The wait time can be very long, especially during the busy hours. That frustrating for customer. And other problem is that these helpline are only open during normal business hours. So if they need help at night or over the weekend, they have to wait. And overall, the while the night speak to someone directly, their delays and the limit hours, it is less convenient for customer today. Now look at the website and mobile app. These are designed to make things easier. You can track your parcel, find the nearest post offices, even calculate postage all by yourself. This is great for quick and simple tasks. But the problem is not interactive. If you have a common or more complicated issues, there are no time, help, or personal support. It feels more like a tool than a service. Adding features like a chat or instant help that can make it better for customer. Let's talk about social media. Australia Post is on Facebook, Twitter, Thread, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Right now, these pages are mostly used for posting announcement or service updates, like delivery delays. This is useful, but this is one-sided. That's not much direct engagement with customers. Social media is big part of everyone life nowadays, and it is could be much better if Australia Post used to answer questions and talk to customer directly. This could make communication faster and more personal. Overall, these systems do work, they feel old fashioned and won't fully match what customer accept today. Fast and easy and more personal service.
Here's the summary of communication gaps. To summarize, while Australia Post's current communication systems are functional, they are quite outdated. This means they work but they don't fully meet modern customer expectations. One major gap is the underuse of social media. Social platforms are powerful tools for real-time engagement, but right now they are mainly used just for announcements rather than active customer support. There are also several missed opportunities. For example, stronger engagement could help customers feel more connected. But transparency will build trust, especially when it comes to service delays or updates. And finally, improving efficiency will make it easier for customers to get help quickly without long waits or complicated processes. Overall, integrating social media more effectively and updating communication tools is essential if Australia Post wants to modernize and keep up with the way people interact and expect service today. Thank you. That's all.